One company is constantly coming up with new tricks in the food industry. Find out how they pull the rabbit out of the hat on a regular basis. Watch. Hi, bunny.
Scientific discoveries and medical advances happen in laboratories around the world. But what if the new breakthrough was a cookie or vegetable juice? That's what the food scientists at the Matson Company in Foster City, California do. They're creating new foods and improving the ones we eat every day.
On any given day here, we are working on everything from beef jerky to seafood to baby food to salads.
Since 1977, Matson has been responsible for creating over 275 different product lines and over 1,400 different individual products. And companies, big and small, continue coming to them for a reason.
To help them create really exciting new products, both foods and beverages, things you find in the grocery store, restaurants.
And one of the ways the 70 edible innovators at Matson do this is by something they call protocepting.
It's taking an idea, a notion that someone has for a new product, and very quickly working with our food scientists and our chefs, we take that idea and create a product so we can all eat it. Because nobody can eat a concept, nobody can eat strategy. You really have to experience the product to know if you've got something or not.
Today, Matson and Round Table Pizza are trying new concepts developed by Matson's pizza prognosticators.
We've got a real combination of flavors. It's kind of what we call the harmonious paradox that keeps you coming back for more.
We speak our own language around new products and around food. We can have a discussion with each other, much like two musicians might talk to each other and they do a little improv jazz.
That sauce is unique. It has a kick to it.
Just a little bit.
But just making the product taste good isn't enough. There are many other factors Matson scientists have to consider in the equation.
How do you preserve it? How do you make it nutritious? How do you make it safe to eat?
But the hardest part of the process is going from the lab to a commercial-sized factory where 1 gallon of product gets made into 1 million. And it takes more than just a recipe.
It's looking at things like pumps, equipment, large kettles, vessels, even how you procure the ingredients.
But getting the final creation into people's hands is different for each product. Some go from concept to manufacturing in just months.
But then there are times when you're threading the needle. It takes a long time, there's a lot of tweaking, especially if there's a new technology involved.
But the one constant in the Matson development process is their feedback consumer guidance panels. It's how they find out what people really think about the foods they're making.
What we're trying to learn from the consumers is how does the product taste in their opinion. So we ask them, does it need more salt or less salt, more sugar, less sugar, does it need to be thicker, for example. But really the key measure, the key thing we're trying to learn is would they buy this product, because that's what it's all about.
And while Matson does have the development of foods down to an exact science, it's their passion for the process that keeps them going.
I made a trip to Italy once in search of the birthplace of tortellini. So when you get to that irrational, very emotionally charged, but very exciting and fun end of the food business, you know you're a foodie.